So today I'm going to be showing the simple basketball scoreboard, which is a web interface I've designed where you can input and display some elements of a basketball game. In the description there will be a couple of links, one to go to the actual website where you can fool around with this, one to the written tutorial, and one to the code on GitHub. I've made it open source so you can play around with the code if you want. So once you click on the link, a few alerts will pop up which will ask you some questions to help set up the scoreboard. First it'll ask you what the name of the team is, then how many points it starts with, how many turnovers it starts with, and how many fouls it starts with. And then it'll do the same for the second team. It'll also ask you how many minutes are in the game and how many seconds. And if you do more than 60, it'll simply just add on to the next minute. First I'll be covering how to edit Team 1 statistics, which in this case is Sienna, since they are on the left side of the screen. To add 1 point, press 1. To add 2 points, press 2. To add 3 points, press 3. If you want to signify a missed shot, first press 0 and you'll see a red line underneath the score. Then press 1, 2, or 3 depending on the value of the missed shot. I chose 2, so now you can see down in the statistics section that Sienna's 2-point percentage is now at 50%. To add a turnover, press dash, and to add a foul, press the equal sign. All of the keys I've set can be found in the number row, the same row which includes the backspace key. Next is Team 2, which in this case is Monmouth. Many of its statistics can be edited using the number pad, but if your keyboard doesn't have one, there are alternatives. To add 1 point, press 1 on the number pad, or Z. To add 2 points, press 2 on the number pad, or X. And to add 3 points, press 3 on the number pad, or C. A missed shot can be signified in the same way as Team 2, but instead use 0 on the number pad, or M. And finally, a turnover can be added by pressing minus on the number pad, or comma, and a foul can be added by pressing plus on the number pad, or period. To stop or start the clock, simply press G. If the font sizes are not to your liking, you can change them. To change the size of each element, you need to hold down a certain key, and while doing that, press the up or down arrow key. So for the team names, hold Q. For the score, hold W. For the clock, hold E. And for the statistics, hold R. To hide or show the statistics, press L. And to cycle the color of the background, press K. So I hope you can find some sort of use for this. Again, there are links in the description to the actual webpage, written tutorial, and GitHub for you to play around with.